Alrighty, what's going on? We got another trade recap video today. Today's November 24th. Um, which, oh my gosh, y'all, it's actually crazy. We're coming up on 1 year of trading, bro. I've been trading, I started trading at the end of November last year. So 2024, end of November, I started TJR's boot camp, watched that completely, and then watched a shit ton of ICT, and then I started trading like demo or like paper trading in January. But wow, it's been pretty much like a year almost, dude. That's crazy, absolutely crazy. Anyways, it's a trade recap video, so that's what I'm gonna run y'all down with today. So pretty much going into the morning, I really wanted to be pretty patient just because we are in this giant 4 hour gap, and trading inside of a big 4 hour gap like that's kind of like you don't exactly know where price is gonna want to go because there's really no draw on liquidity. Um, in the next like best draw we had some buy side up here, and then we had sell side down below us, but just kind of a rule of thumb there. We had taken this October low, so I was kind of like I could be bullish, but I also could be still pretty much a loose bias coming in the morning. I wasn't loose about this right here, this high right here. This was previous day high from last week. This was the draw on liquidity for me pretty much coming into today. Like I wanted to see us hit that. Coming into market open, was maybe looking for like a move lower down into this 15-minute gap right here. Um, and then get a flip back to run that high. Or maybe we come up, we take the high off rip, and then we, fall back down, come get all these equal lows down in here. That's kind of like what I was thinking. Um, Also, heading into this week today, I wanted to kind of de-risk and just maybe trade or a little lighter size and just like be extra patient just because it is like Thanksgiving weekend and we have a big bank holiday coming up. Today was a no news Monday as well, so kind of some things like that. But anyway, show you the trade I ended up taking. So this is the trade I ended up taking, right? So pretty much market opened, we ripped up, we took that internal or not that buy side level that I was targeting or wanted to see get hit, and then we ripped right back down, tapped into this 15-minute gap, put it in an SMT. Also, this is on ES by the way. I took this trade on ES. NQ's price action was pretty terrible compared to ES. ES had a lot cleaner of a move, and I kind of just noticed that right off the bat this morning. So like this was NQ during that, um, and this was yeah. So anyway, come down, get an SMT with NQ, tap in that 15-minute, sweep it internal low, and then I came down on the 2 minute. We got this 2 minute inverse. I like that right there. I still waited for extra confirmation because we could have, inverse this 2 minute, tap into this like little order block right here, and then like go right back lower. But the SMT was pretty strong, like for me that I saw the SM or since the SMT was there, it was a better trade. So I waited for a little pullback into the 2 minute because I wanted to see if we were just gonna like inverse it and rip it right back below. Also had another 1 minute for value gap sitting right here. So we come back down, we tap right back into the inverse for value gap, and then we get a nice move right off that and changing the state right there, and that's pretty much what I entered on right there. Um, and it was a really solid trade, guys. So, I only made like $300 or like a little over $300 on this trade. Like I said, I wanted to just um take some risk off the table. This could have been a trade I could have sized pretty damn heavy on into because it was a very clean setup. This is like 100% the model I trade and like what I'm looking for going in the markets every day. And I'm trying to get this past my head, bro. Like if I just search for like these kind of trades, like even if I take maybe one a week, if this is my only trade of the week, but the setup's like this, I'm gonna be 1,000 times more successful in trading, bro, than taking some random ass setups. So, really good today. Went break even at this internal high. I did take I didn't take full TP actually because NQ ended up taking this high first. Now I probably could have just left it because we still were like displacing well through it. but I took it off about right here where we got this little down close candle formation. Um, so I mean, it was like a couple points. Like I'm gonna secure my profit and get out of there. So that was pretty much all for today. Like I said again, took this trade on ES. A lot cleaner price action. Um, this was NQ. This is the lowest that ES swept. So I'm trying to look. There's this. There's this inverse and then like this change in the state right here, but that's still pretty buns, not gonna lie. Um, but yeah, one more time, this is like bread and butter right here, bro. Like this exact setup, this exact model, this exact trade, bro. Searching like this is what I want to be taking like when I take trades. And it felt good to take a trade like this today versus just like, taking some bullshit ass setup. Which I ended up losing a little bit at the end of last week, taking out some of my profits. But yeah, that is all from me today. A little trade recap. So gonna continue the rest of the week, probably sizing lighter again, staying really extra patient, man, and just following the rules and sticking to the plan. And that's all from me.